Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Hall, and today we're going to learn how to heal the inner child. First, what is the inner child? The inner child is a part of your emotional being that never ever grows up. It is the part of you that retains perfect openness to all of the experiences of life and reacts to them through your most natural, instinctual of emotional responses. The inner child experiences the world fully, with eyes wide open, ready to immerse itself in the wonder of life. The inner child is curious and innocent and holds no blockages or barriers up between itself and the experiences around him or her. Your inner child is therefore an incredibly powerful aspect of your being, as within it rests a treasure trove of knowledge and understanding about how you truly feel. In the simplest of terms, the inner child can be described as the part of you that feels your most authentic of feelings and houses your deepest instincts. The inner child is also home to your childhood memories, to the first impressions that life made on you, thereby shaping your perspective. Our childhood years were full of formative experiences that have since shaped our emotional development. So, if, for example, you experienced trauma in your childhood, your inner child carries the memory of that experience and gives your conscious mind feedback on how to shield yourself or react to the world based on that experience. Healing the inner child, therefore, is to heal your past right into your psychological roots. The first step to healing your inner child is to make friends with this part of yourself. You can get to know your inner child by getting more in touch with your feelings. Oftentimes, as adults, we are taught to discipline or set aside our emotions so that we can function in a role we are playing, perhaps in our work life or in the context of a relationship wherein we feel expected to be strong or to have all the answers. There is a time and place for reserving emotions, but it is important to create balance in your relationship with yourself such that you allow the inner child time and attention to voice your true feelings. Getting in touch with the inner child often means getting in touch with the natural human side of you that is going to feel vulnerable or unsure sometimes. It is safe and it is empowering to get in touch with this aspect of your emotional being. Because once you are no longer repressing vulnerable feelings, but listening to them, you'll be able to resolve or transform those hidden fears into confidence and self-love. Moreover, you will know yourself better, and in knowing yourself better, you will far better be able to nurture yourself. Another aspect of getting to know the inner child is to ask it what it wants. You can do this by taking time to let your mind grow quiet, breathe, relax, and then point your focus into your heart. It can help to envision yourself as a little child, and perhaps simply to take a few moments to breathe, gaze into the eyes of your inner child, and connect with this part of you. Notice how your inner child feels, and then ask directly, what do you want the most? To do this is to get in touch with very deep-seated desires. Answering these desires in a balanced, healthy, and loving way can then fulfill you very deeply. So if your inner child wants to play, go ahead and play. If your inner child needs love, attention, or reassurance, provide that. Answering the needs of your inner child through even the simplest of gestures can provide deep fulfillment and feelings of security. As you get to know your inner child and what it wants, you can take the healing a step further, actually, by asking your inner child what it needs in order to heal. Remember, your inner child is very in tune with your needs and emotions. It is in tune with natural instincts that can instantly deliver the nurturing you might need should you listen to them. In the case of unhealed childhood trauma or painful memories, one of the most important tools at your disposal is forgiveness. Forgiveness simultaneously washes us clean of the pain of the past while helping us reclaim our power, confidence, and trust in reality. Rest assured that forgiveness is always healing and always functions for your highest good. It never means that you are agreeing with the wrong that has been done. Rather, through forgiveness, you are simply clearing away all toxicity related to the situation. Once you have asked your inner child what it wants you to heal, breathe deeply and set the following intention. I forgive and release this with love. Also, ask your inner child whom it needs you to forgive, and then send your forgiveness towards each person involved. When healing your inner child, it can be very helpful to review your relationships with your mother and father. Your first relationships taught you so much about what it means to be a part of the human race. These relationships were a model for your future relationships with all others. And even if you were adopted or maybe raised primarily by someone other than your biological parents, it can still be very helpful to include your biological parents in this healing. Most of us tend to carry emotional memories passed down from our biological lineage through the spiritual component of our DNA. Therefore, the healing and forgiveness that you send to the emotional predispositions that you may have inherited benefits your entire lineage. Know too that neither your lineage nor your first relationships have the power to limit the determination of your destiny or your capacity for happiness and well-being. No matter what we have been through, literally all healing is possible if you choose it, believe in it, and take the steps needed to heal. It is therefore not only incredibly safe and healthy to face and forgive any imbalances we experienced from our first relationships in life, but it is also a necessary component to reprogramming our emotional foundation of beliefs. So as your inner child shows you both what and whom you need to forgive, answer each one of these needs with attentiveness and love. Forgive all that the inner child needs to be forgiven. Give yourself plenty of patience, space, and kindness as you then process and release any emotions connected to this healing work. It is safe and it is healthy to purge out pain from the past through tears or through some other safe form of emotional release. Oftentimes, artistic expression or body movement, such as dance or vigorous exercise, can be powerful means of spiritual purging. Through whatever suits you best, let go of everything. Allow your inner child to return to its natural, God-given state of playful curiosity, innocence, and love. When we approach the healing of our inner child, another very helpful thing to do is to invoke your inner parent. So if you mean to truly heal your inner child, then your inner parent is needed to give your inner child the sense of safety, care, and nurturing it deeply craves. All of us have the power to reparent ourselves as adults. An unhappy or difficult childhood need never be a reason to bar you from a happy childhood now. You have the power to act as your own parent, or in other words, as your own best support system of loving guidance and acceptance. And in truth, all of us are meant to become our own parents eventually. Ideally, we are all meant to transition from needing outside input from a higher authority to create the structure and support in our lives, to then providing our own structure, support, and guidance in life. This doesn't mean that we need to be perfect at this either, as everyone, really may need help, love, or outside perspective sometimes in your life. It's okay to need help. But if we can provide ourselves with our own healthy reassurance, love, acceptance, encouragement, boundaries, structure, and support to the best of our abilities, then we're really setting ourselves up for a happy and fulfilling life. It is wonderful to play the role of your own parent, because as an adult with a healthy relationship with your inner child, you know your own needs better than anyone else. You can indulge your desires and dreams beautifully, as well as create an incredible sense of fairness, trust, and unconditional love in your relationship with yourself. The benefits of healing your inner child are plentiful and incredibly rewarding. When you heal your inner child, your happiness grows. You become far more in touch with who you truly are as you develop deeper understanding of your needs, desires, and beliefs. This can help you become very good at manifesting, not only because you're more in touch with what you truly want, but also because within your inner child, you can release conflicts of desire or belief that in the past may have gotten in the way of manifesting what you want, sort of like signals getting crossed. Healing the inner child also improves relationships. A healed inner child is more open to love and ready to trust. And even if you do experience difficulty in a relationship, a healed inner child doesn't need validation from someone else in order to be at peace. This creates incredible confidence and helps you to clearly see where boundaries are appropriate with others, where a shift in the balance of a relationship may be needed, or which relationships do or do not serve you. A healed inner child then walks into those positive relationships with great potential to bring life, love, and intimacy to them. When you are connected with your natural openness, innocence, and curiosity, you will easily find what brings you joy and passion. Experiencing joy and passion are part of the expansion of consciousness for which you came to this human experience. So thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell below so that you will know when I have made a new video for you. Do keep in touch on social media via the links that you'll find in the description below. And if you would like to explore the healing of your inner child through channeled angel work, then do visit my website at sarahhall.com to schedule a session. Thank you so much again, and know until we meet again that you are so loved and so very blessed. Bye!